time once again, and you don't need any introduction, do you? We'll just get straight to the interview. So how did it happen? All modeling, and now we know Nadia Hussain as a big name, a huge name, doing a lot of things, nutrition. You have been running your parlor, running different businesses, acting as well. How do you do all this, and where did this all started from?
Okay, so the modeling is a totally different, journey altogether. I mean, वो तो एक बिल्कुल अलग ही एक I would say कि दौर था, मेरे लिए तो एक अलग दौर है. और जो मैं कर रही हूँ, जो मेरा बिजनेस है, और वो एक अलग एक मेरे लिए it's a totally different aspect of my time, and whatever that I'm doing, it's totally different. So I feel that as far as my modeling journey is, it started off literally as just as a coincidence, कोई इसमें कोई planned चीज नहीं थी कि मुझे कोई इसी field में आना है. मैं अपना dentistry शुरू करने वाली थी. And during that time that I actually had free time, I decided that I had, because मेरे पास कुछ थोड़ा सा फारिग वक्त था, तो एक ऑफर मुझे मिली कि ये कैंपेन हो रही है, तो उनको मॉडल की जरूरत है, तो तुम देख लो. तो मैंने कहा अच्छा चलो, why not, I think let's give it a try. And वो किया. उसके बाद फिर I think that the ball just got rolling. But it's been like 23 years for me being in this industry,
Wow.
So अब जो है वो मुझे 8 साल पहले मैंने अपना salon का business शुरू किया. And that was basically only I knew कि मेरी जो journey है वो इतने अरसे तक नहीं मैं modeling कर सकूंगी, even though कि मैंने बहुत अरसा किया. And so 8 years ago, I decided that I really needed to branch out, and I could not possibly, continue modeling for the rest of my life. तो फिर मैंने उस वक्त decide किया कि मैं अपना business की तरफ कुछ करूं. तो फिर मैंने salon शुरू किया. और अब माशाल्लाह मेरे branches हैं salons के. फिर मेरा makeup brand है. Now I'm just starting a men's salon as well. So bas inshallah, looking forward to growing even more.
Great, and we'll talk about all the salon work, the parlor work you are doing right now. Coming back to modeling for a bit, you said initially, ye chance tha, and you just grabbed on it and you did it. It wasn't planned. Anyway, even if it's not planned, it was not planned. Did you face any challenges, initial challenges? Kya hote hain modeling ke? What is that one thing you do differently if you get a chance? If again, मैं आ गई modeling and I'm starting my career now.
No, actually for me, mashallah, alhamdulillah, there were no challenges, because honestly, my work, my entering into the field was such that I was actually welcomed very open-heartedly, because मेरा जो एक overall जो मेरी एक चीज थी, be it my height, my physique, my educational background, all of that was such के जो इस industry के जो लोग हैं, they welcomed me very open-heartedly.
Wow, that is so great to hear. And you have been watching, people doing modeling, different shows. How do you think that modeling has changed over the years? You still do modeling as well. So how do you think the typical ramp walk would get? The showstopper aate hain. How does it has changed over the years? What's your take on it?
So it has changed dramatically, because up का दौर है, सोशल मीडिया के जरिए लोगों को ज्यादा अवेयरनेस होती है. Yeah. So because of social media, I think, the awareness has really gotten out there, and everybody is a king or a queen of his own domain. तो अब जो है ना चीजें बहुत चेंज हो गई हैं एक्चुअली. अब as far as the modeling industry is concerned, जो आप social media पे जो active हैं, जो social media पे अपनी एक चीज को मनवा सकते हैं, वो ज्यादा उनको I would say तरजीह दी जाती है, and also that they um, they end up getting a lot of endorsements, be it TikTokers now, be it even people on social media, on Instagram, particularly Instagram, even YouTube, जो कि पॉपुलर हो जाते हैं. अब वो किस तरीके से पॉपुलर हो रहे हैं, वो अपने कंटेंट के जरिए पॉपुलर हो रहे हैं, वो किस वजह से पॉपुलर हो रहे हैं, वो एक अलग चीज है. लेकिन now it is them who end up getting a lot of endorsements, and they end up even becoming showstoppers for fashion shows. And तो ये एक चीज बहुत चेंज हुई है. पहले मॉडल्स को सिलेक्ट किया जाता था, अब जो है वो मॉडल्स को एज सच आई वुडंट से कि सिलेक्ट किया जाता है. जो अब पॉपुलर है इस सोशल मीडिया पे, वो मॉडल्स अब हैं.
आपकी रीच कितनी है, कितने सारे लोगों तक आप मैसेज पहुंचा सकते हैं अगर आप जाए? एग्जैक्टली, इट हैज चेंज्ड ड्रास्टिक, it has changed completely in fact अगर देखा जाए. Anyway, moving forward, Nadia, फाइनल मैच भी चल रहा है पाकिस्तान और श्रीलंका का एशिया कप का. So this interview is going to be broadcasted on YouTube, Inspire Zone magazine, and even on Inspire Zone magazine Instagram page. We'll be uploading this whole interview. So viewers who are right now watching Pakistan versus Sri Lanka, they can listen to your thoughts after the match. Well, moving forward, you were talking about your parlor business. You're providing a lot of opportunities to new makeup artists. This is a complete field. It's everyone wants to makeup parties होती रहती हैं, शादियाँ होती रहती हैं.
I'm providing what?
You're providing opportunities to new makeup artists, and you are actually nurturing new talent as well. You're giving them opportunity to work in your parlors and all. So do you plan to give it like a proper certification or a course कि बहुत सारे लोग और इस इंडस्ट्री में आए जो कि अच्छे बाल बनाना जानते हो, अच्छा मेकअप की जो nitty-gritties हैं वो उनको डिटेल में पता हो?
So I give courses, मैं master classes भी कराती हूँ, अपने salon में भी मैं makeup workshops कराती हूँ. So like that is something that I do, and that is something that I feel that but it's, I mean, of course I don't do it free of cost. I charge for that. तो जो लोग afford कर सकते हैं वो लोग आते हैं, even though कि बहुत महंगा नहीं है. लेकिन ये है कि it's not like an educational institute, like कि भी आप आएं, और like even schools for that matter are not free. You have to pay for education. तो इसी तरीके से जब मैं भी अपनी courses कराती हूँ, अपने makeup workshops कराती हूँ, तो of course they have to pay for it. But जब मेरे salon में अगर उनको opportunity चाहिए to work, then only if I have the space, अगर मेरे पास अगर उनका हम ट्रायल वगैरह लेते हैं, और फिर अगर हमारे पास जॉब होती है तो फिर हम उनको जॉब ऑफर करते हैं.
That's great. So moving forward, your idea of investing in stocks, ये सोशल मीडिया पे मैं देखता हूँ बड़ा वायरल होता है आपका ये वाला जवाब. That how did you get married? What was the story? There are so many people who doesn't know about it.
So yeah, my husband basically was my stockbroker, and because I was wanting to invest in stocks, and जब मैंने stocks में invest करना चाहा, I really didn't know much about stocks, like, so he was my investor, and that is how I ended up getting to know him, and that is how I ended up getting to know him even more. And जो हमारी फिर relationship build हुई was basically because of the fact that he was my stockbroker and he was my investor. Investor meaning that he was investing for me.
All right. So is he still your financial advisor? That, like, he advises you, okay, this is where to invest, this is where not to?
I think that I was asking him a lot, and he was my he was my financial advisor, and even he used to invest for me. But then he started saying कि stocks एक ऐसी चीज है कि जहाँ पे अगर आपके losses होते हैं तो आपको अपने losses खुद cover करने होते हैं. तो I used to tell him कि I will not cover my losses, you have to pay for my losses. So he's like why should I pay for your losses? So मैंने कहा ठीक है फिर. Then he said मैं तुम्हारा account बंद कर रहा हूँ, मैं तुम्हारे losses cover नहीं कर सकता. तो मैंने कहा अच्छा चलो फिर ठीक है, अब अकाउंट बंद हो गया है।
That's great. Anyway, Nadia, you are a mother, you are an entrepreneur, you're a housewife, model, an actress. You're doing so many things. How do you keep yourself going?
Yeah.
We all have 24 hours and you're doing a lot of stuff. You're been running the house, running your businesses, doing morning shows, doing, acting as well. There's a lot on your plate. How do you manage
Yes.
everything? What keeps you going?
So, thankfully, actually, because of the fact that I do have support, my husband is very supportive. It's very, very difficult for a married woman to be doing anything without the support of her husband. And I would say that even if you are not married, you need to have the support from your family. Be it your mother, your father, your sisters, brother, whoever. I mean, like अगर आप unmarried हैं, तो आपके लिए आई वुड से काफी आसान है, लेकिन अगर आपको सपोर्ट मिलती है तो बहुत सी चीजें होती हैं कि जो घर वाले मैनेज कर लेते हैं, जो आप नहीं मैनेज कर, आपको जरूरत नहीं हो मैनेज करने की। लेकिन मेरे लिए फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइक इफ आई एम आउट ऑफ द हाउस एंड if the kids are home, if needed, my husband will come home early if there is any need for him to come home or to take the kids somewhere. पिक एंड ड्रॉप फॉर एग्जाम्पल, लाइक वो एक बहुत आसानी हो जाती है। कहीं बच्चे को बर्थडे पे अगर मैं ड्रॉप कर दूं तो वापसी में बच्चे को बर्थडे से आते फिर पिक देम अप एंड कभी किसी को कहीं ट्यूशन जाना है, कहीं किसी का कुछ तो लाइक इट हैज टू बी अ टीम वर्क। आई थिंक दैट raising children, it's a very well known fact, and this is a well known saying that it takes a village to raise a child, तो ये तो अगर मेरे 4 बच्चे तो फिर I need 4 villages, to raise my children. So it's not possible to do it alone.
Mashallah, mashallah, touch wood, and hopefully, things will, get even more better for you, and you are already doing so great. Tell us about Billing by Nadia. It's a retail, it's an outlet. You're being giving cosmetic products.
It's not an
Tell us
outlet,
about it.
it's a makeup brand. It's called Bling by Nadia Hussain. It's my makeup brand actually. And Bling is something that, like it's my signature actually. Bling is my signature because everything is bling, like I'm always in like bling, bling, bling things, like there's everything around me is bling. And it's always shining and, so like that is something that is my signature. So I just felt that it was appropriate for me to name my brand Bling as well. तो मैंने अपना जो ब्रांड है उसका नाम ब्लिंग रखा। इट्स अ मेकअप ब्रांड एंड उसके अंदर सारी की सारी मेकअप की चीजें हैं, एवरीथिंग रिलेटिंग टू मेकअप, लाइक फाउंडेशंस एंड पाउडर्स एंड blush on, contour, lipsticks, eyeliners, mascaras, everything, like everything. And so we are also stocking in a lot of places, in a lot of stores. अभी हम लोग कराची के काफी स्टोर्स में अवेलेबल हो गए हैं। लाहौर में जो है वो हम लोग अभी अल्फता में अभी हमने रिसेंटली खोला है, राजा साहब में खोला है। कराची में वी आर एट Vicky's, we're at Bin Hashim, we're at Chase, we are at Springs, we are at Salma, we are at in many stores. फैसलाबाद चेस में है। फिर अब जो है we're working towards more retail stores towards Faisalabad, towards Abbottabad and Pindi and Islamabad, so just venturing out into retail.
Okay, that's great. And people even can order you online as well.
Yes,
from your
online on my website, which is my e-commerce website, जो कि है www.blingbynadiahussain.com. तो online भी है, मेरे salon पे available है. So like basically working towards the brand being available all over.
Okay, that's so great, and mashallah. Let's move on quickly to the last part of our interview, which are the quickies. Actually, we'll ask you, quick questions. You can say yes, no, or just one word answer, or you can just go on to explain as well. I always knew I will end up being a successful model.
No, no, I did not know. No, I did not.
Acting is fun, but I'm only comfortable with doing cameos now.
No, not at all. I want to do like proper big roles, and in fact, I am doing very like major parts or major roles. And, doing just the cameos, not at all. I'm doing like proper roles in all the
All right.
dramas.
I am so occupied that I don't even get time for myself. I miss my me time actually. Do you get me time?
No,
You
I
spend time
end
for
up
yourself?
getting a lot of me time. No, I end up getting a
All
lot of
right.
me time because I have, in all of this time, I have learned to delegate, like my business, my responsibilities to people around me. So I'm not exactly, like, it's not that I'm like responsible for everything myself. I feel that when you keep expanding, you can't just be doing everything yourself. So micromanaging becomes very, very difficult. It's very stressful, and it is just not something that you can do. So you need to have managers. You need to be, you need to rely on your team. So if your team is good, like then you can really, like breathe a sigh of relief, and you can move forward, with lots of other things.
Okay, that's great. Choose one. I want to be remembered as Nadia Hussain, the supermodel, beautician, and entrepreneur, fashion icon, actress, and entertainment, a performer.
I want to be remembered as a role model. Simple.
Oh, wow, that's great. I have never gone through any cosmetic surgeries or fillers whatsoever.
Yes, of course, I do that. I do it on myself, and I do treat these treatments to my patients as well. So I do it on myself as well as my patients.
All right. So favoritism and nepotism has increased over the year in the entertainment field and modeling.
Has increased? No. I think it's, like the ones who are coming in through any, like favoritism or through nepotism, they're not going to last for that long. I mean, honestly, they're not. If they're good at their work, only then will they last, because, people have become very cutthroat. They become very open with their criticism. And it's really one of those things that, like if only you are going to be good, will you survive?
All right. Three things I will do differently if somehow I get a chance to relive the period when I modeled for the first time.
Three things that what?
Three things I will do differently if somehow I get a chance to relive the moment when I did modeling for the first time.
Modeling.
Yeah.
Three things I will do differently. I really can't say that I want to change my journey. Mashallah, I think my journey has been so smooth, and I think that I've achieved, whatever that I wanted to achieve. However, I wanted to go with the flow. So I was doing my dentistry, I was doing my modeling, I was doing the acting, I got married, I had the children, तो वो जो flow है चीजों का वो इतना I would say कि सही रहा कि I don't think I would want to change anything.
That's great. So that brings us to this question. Two of your most favorite people in this world.
Two.
It could be one, it could be three. Your favorite all-time food.
Okay, I guess my mother and my husband.
Oh, that's so cute actually. Okay, one thing that you dislike about the industry. One thing that you dislike about the industry, but you have to pretend to like it.
There's a lot of fakeness, and which I at times I dislike, but I have to pretend that I really like it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that brings us to the last shout out, Nadia. It's been a great time with you. I know it was a short interview, and you are really busy. You are doing a lot of stuff right now, or launch kar rahi hain apna men's salon as well. So you were doing the video shoot as well. Tell us about the men's salon before we just call it off. What is new coming for the people?
So I am here at my men's salon right now only, and I can just quickly show you, like this is just a bit of my men's salon. I mean, I'm just like, this.
That's great. Okay, so this is Nadia Hussein's men's salon, and she's been there. She's working a lot, or Nadia billing, and there's some other stuff as well. That I think there's some problem in internet connection. Let's see. Okay, that's great. नादिया हमने दिखाया है और मेन सैलून जो है आपका we wish you best of luck and once again thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Would you like to give us a shout out for our Inspire Zone magazine fans who will watch this interview later on and who are actually watching right now? So Inspire Zone magazine, Inspire Zone page for Instagram and YouTube, they can watch your.
Yes, definitely. Follow Inspire Zone and watch my interview on Inspire Zone on the Instagram page and YouTube. And I think it's, like been a wonderful interview. And thank you so much, like for conducting this interview so properly and so well. And definitely it's a page to follow.
Thank you so much, Nadia. And once again, it's an honor for Inspire Zone magazine to give one of all-time best personality of Pakistan, a fashion icon, and it's a dream come true for me personally to interview such a great personality. Thank you so much, Nadia.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.